All right, I think that we're live. Hi everyone, this is Kristen from k.becca, and in tonight's live stream we're going to be making die-cut Halloween tags and gift card holders. These can be tied onto treat bags or party favor bags, and the gift card holders are especially fun for trick-or-treaters that you want to give a little extra special treat to. The links to all of the supplies that I'll be using can be found in the description area below. And I'll be adding these tag cut files to my shop right after I finish the live stream. You do need a digital die cutting machine like a Silhouette Cameo to cut the files for these tags, but in a little bit I'll let you know how you can get a bonus freebie so you can make the tags with just a printer, cardstock, and scissors. If you enjoy what you're seeing as you're watching, please give the video a thumbs up. It really helps me out and lets me know that you enjoy seeing projects like this. All right, let's get started. Okay, so the first file we have is little Frankie here. And in the digital cut files that I'm going to be putting into my shop, you get files for both a gift card holder and for a little matching tag. So I already put together the little Frankie tag, and the pieces for the tag are going to be this base file, which I've cut from black, his little face file, little optional cheeks, and of course I definitely use the cheeks because it adds a little touch of cuteness, but you can leave those off if you don't want to use those. And also a piece for his hair. So this piece is optional. If you just want his hair to be black, you don't need to use this piece at all. But if you want to make his hair a different color than the base color, something like purple like this, you can just cut it out separately. I'm not sure if I'm actually live right now. It looks like my stream is offline, even though it says that I'm live. So I'm not sure what's happening. So I'm just going to check this a second. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm still not sure. I'm gonna grab I'm not sure what's happening. So I'm going to stop this and I'm gonna start again because I'm actually not sure if I am streaming right now. Okay, so it looks like we are online now. I'm not sure what was going on before, but my stream was showing as live, but I don't actually think it was online. I'm not sure what was going on. So if you missed that little first part, I just basically showed the little Frankie tag and how this, it comes with a few different pieces, and this little hair piece is optional. So for this tag, I am not using it, but if you wanted to make his hair a different color than the base color, all you'd have to do is just cut that from different color cardstock and just glue it in place like that. So I'm going to show you how to do the gift card holder. And again, in each digital cut file, you'll get all the files to cut out both this gift card holder and the matching tag. All right, so again, I'm just going to go with the black hair for Frankie on this, but I wanted to show you that there is a separate piece in the cut file if you want to make his hair a different color than the base. So for the base of the gift card holder, there are a few score lines. So I'm just going to fold back along all of those score lines. And then I'm going to take some score tape, and this is a pretty strong double-sided adhesive that I really like to use because it's instant bond. You could also just use plain glue. Where is the little seam in this so I can cut it? There we go. All right. So I'm just going to put a piece of that double-sided adhesive, one on each of these side flaps. And then I'll just cut it right at the end there. Okay, I'll do the same for the other side. Then I'm just going to peel off the protective backer paper. So you can see the adhesive right there. I'm going to do the same on the other side. And then I'm going to turn this over to the back, fold these in, and then fold these up and press into place to adhere them. Then I'm gonna do his little face. So it fits right on top there. So I'm gonna get my Tombow Mono Multi Glue, which is my favorite glue to use because it allows you a little bit of wiggle room before it dries enough that you can't really move it around anymore. So I'm just gonna willy-nilly just put this around the back, being sure to get pretty close to all of the edges and any little bits like his little nose there that sticks out. Up into his little face parts where they meet the hair. All right, so I've covered that. And then we're just going to line it up over top of the base here like this. So wiggle it around to make sure it's lined up perfectly. And I'm going to press that down like that. So finally, these little cheek pieces are optional, but they do add a little bit of cuteness, so I'm going to add those. I want to use my quick stick, and the quick stick is sort of like it has this little sticky stuff that's sort of like the adhesive that you used to be able to buy. At least I'm not sure if they still make it for putting like posters on walls and stuff. So I love using it for little pieces like this because you can just pick it up real quick and then it will hold it in place so you can put the glue on the back of the piece and then you can press it down in place like this. And then I'm just going to do his other cheek. Hi, Oksana, thanks. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the other cheek in place like this. And that will finish this. So like I said, this is a gift card holder. So you can just turn it over and then you can just put a gift card right in there. And you can put twine or string or yarn or something through this ribbon and tie it onto a goodie bag. Or honestly, if you don't want to use it as a tag, you can just snip off this top little hole and you can just hand it like that. Okay, so those are the little Frankies. So the next thing that I'm going to do, the next design is this jack-o'-lantern. So for the jack-o'-lantern, I actually cut this whole face part off or out from orange glitter paper, which gives it a little bit of shimmer and shine. So the base is just black cardstock. And then I cut this little leaf from a bright green paper and just glued that in place. So it's just 3 pieces, very easy to put together. And I really like the little ta-da that the glitter paper gives it. So now I'm just going to do the little matching tag. So again, I'll turn this little piece over and just want to glue just really quickly. I just scribble the glue around. You don't have to be neat about it. I just try to get up near most of the edges and around in these little bits, like around the nose and down into the little tooth part. All right, so now I've covered the back of that. I'm just going to take the tag base, which I've cut from black, and just press that into place like this. And the only thing I have left to do now is the little leaf that goes right like this. So I'm just going to take the little leaf, turn it over to the back, and just again, just scribble, dot really quickly, a little bit of glue. Then I'll line that up right here over this area and press it into place to finish it. Hi, Giovanni, thank you. All right, so those are the jack-o'-lanterns. This is the little gift card holder, and this is the little tag. So the third design is this little ghosty here. So again, I have the cute little cheeks if you want to cut those out, but those are totally optional. And I've already, did I glue this? Yeah, I already finished the little tag, so it's just 3 pieces. So you have the base that I cut out of black cardstock, and then the white piece, which is the ghost, and then I added these little cheeks. So I'm going to do the matching gift card holder. I've already glued the little cheeks into place, so I'm just going to take my glue again and just quickly scribble glue around the back, get down into that little mouth part there. And I want to be sure to get down into the little squigglies that go down at the bottom. All right, so I have that pretty well covered. And then I'm just going to line that up and press that into place. Now I've already added my score tape to both of these side flaps, so I'll just show you again really quickly. You just fold along these score lines. And the score lines are cut when you cut it with the die cutting machine. The score lines are just, instead of being a solid line, they're just a little dashed line, so they cut enough that you can basically fold those areas as score lines. I'm just going to peel off the little backer paper and then fold these in and fold that up and just press it into place. And again, after that, you can just slide your little gift card right in there. All right, so there is the ghost and the matching little ghosty tag. So next we're going to do the little vampire. So the vampire is like Frankenstein in that it comes with this little optional piece that is hair. So if you want to cut the hair from a different color cardstock than the base, you have the option of doing that. So I'm just going to leave his hair black, so I don't need that piece. But again, if you wanted to make this a different color, you could just use that piece and glue it into place like this. So I've already done the tag, and I've already glued his little cheeks in place. And again, I'm just going to leave his hair black. So this is the extra piece that comes with the gift card holder part. So I wanted to show you this little piece comes in the vampire file, and what this is you want to turn the face piece over, and you want to glue this in place on the back. So I'm going to add some little glue to the front of this first. And then I'm going to turn that over and just line it up right over, I hope you can see that, right over where his mouth is. So when you turn it back over, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little tooth part that's been cut out on the main face piece. And this little white piece is basically where the tooth shows. So then I'm going to just take his face, put some glue on the back. Again, getting into, you know, not being extremely careful, just trying to get pretty close to the edges, around the eyes, around the nose, just scribbling the glue around. And I've covered that pretty well. And then I'm going to line that up. His ears are a perfect way to line that up because they're also on the base piece. line that up in place and then press it down. And then I'm gonna just, again, cut my score tape and place it along these little side flaps. And this is 1/4 inch score tape. I love score tape. I have it in lots of different sizes. You can get it, I think, up to like 1.5 or 2 inches wide, and then you can actually get it in sheets too. And I love to use it for different projects where I want an instant bond. And so I use it a lot for boxes and things like that. Okay, so once I'm done cutting that, I'll just peel off the backer paper again on both sides. I should have actually folded these flaps inward, but it's okay. This is pretty sticky tape, so it's not going to matter if I touch it a couple times. Fold those flaps inward and fold this one at the bottom upward and press that in place. And now we're finished with this one. All right, so there is the vampire and his little tag buddy. And one final shape in the collection, and that is the owl. So I've already done the little owl. I've done the little tag. So for the tag, I basically cut the base piece from the white. And so the white shows through the eyes here. And then I can put this bottom part, glue that over top, and I cut his little ears and his top feathery part from black glitter cardstock, and I glued that into place, and I glued the beak and both of these little eye centers over top to finish it off. The gift card holder is a little bit different. Again, you have an optional piece. This is your optional piece. So this is basically the piece. You want to cut that from white or whatever color you want the eyes to be, because that's going to show through. So for instance, in this situation, I didn't want the base to be white. I wanted it to be the same color as his body. So I cut this from the darker color, and then I cut this from white, so it sort of sandwiches in between. But if you want to cut the base from white, then you don't need this piece, or white, or whatever color you want the eyes to be. So I'm just going to quickly, again, add the glue on the back of this, just scribble it around, get out into his little ears and up around the, oops. All right, so I'm gonna glue that into place. Then I'm going to do the same on the back of the body piece. I'm going to be sure to get some glue in those little eye areas so those will be adhered in place. And then glue all around the little back. And I'll press that down in place. And the final piece is, again, this little top part, this little feathery part at the top that I cut from black glitter cardstock, and I already glued the little beak in place over it, and that's going to just fit right in here. So I'm going to quickly put some glue on the back of that. And then I'll just slide that right into place and press it into place. So I'll finish this. I'm going to put my glue away because I'm done with that for now. And I will get my score tape again. And this is just like all of the other gift cards that we've done so far. I have to find the little end. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to put score tape on both of those little flaps that come out. Then I'm going to fold this up along the score lines and fold both of these in back, also along the score lines. After that, I'll just peel off the protective paper. Oh, that tape wants to come up. Okay, there we go. And to finish that, I will just fold that up and press it into place like this. All right, so that finishes all of the different gift card holders and tags in the collection. So I'll get them out again quickly so you can see all of them in one place. All right, so we've got little Frankie here. He's got his gift card in him. We have Frankenstein's monster. We have the jack-o'-lantern, cute little ghost, vampire, and an owl. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the printable versions of the tags and gift card holders, which you can actually get for free when you sign up for the Yay list. You can sign up and download the printables at k.becca.com/HalTags. So I'm going to get that address out for you so you can see it right here. And I will just put this up here so you can see it. I also have the address in the description area below the video, so you can just click on the link to go right to the page. Okay, so if you don't have a die cutting machine but you want to have these tags, I have printable versions that are available of both the Halloween tags and the Halloween gift card holders. So all you need for these is a printer, some cardstock, and some scissors. So here's the printable version of the tags. And here's just a sample page of the printable version of the gift card holders. So I've already cut all of these out for you so you can just see the examples. So here are all the gift card holders. And again, just like with the die cut versions, you can just slide a gift card right in there and use this to tie on to treat bags or favor bags or what have you. So I have the little vampire that I'll finish off right now. So I already added the score tape to both of the side flaps there. So I'm going to do just as I did with the die cut versions, and I'm going to peel off that protective paper off of both of the little flaps. And then I will move little Frankie out of the way. And I'll fold those in and then just fold it up and press into place to finish it. So here you have all of the gift card holder versions. And here are the little gift tag printables. So again, if you find yourself in a position where you don't want to necessarily tie these onto a bag or something, you can always just simply take your scissors and cut that little part off. And then you can put tape on the back and put it on a package or tape it onto a box, what have you. Okay, so again, to get these the printable versions of the tags and the gift card holders as a freebie, you just go to k.becca.com/HalTags. And again, that link is also in the description area below. All right, thanks so much for watching, everyone, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And please consider subscribing to my channel to see more card making and paper crafts videos. I hope you'll tune in again soon.